Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PCG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're new to charts and not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. I did this analysis on Monday, so that is where the red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be done. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of a couple of these lines here and here. Yes, both those levels pertain, but from the presentation viewpoint where I said I want to try to keep this as clean as possible, and I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere you look. And besides, going forward, this $4 mark really is the key level, and this update is based on a rule in charting which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support, especially in this situation. Well, why so? Well, I think we can all agree that this movement here today, very, very impressive movement. But now we have the question, or it leads to the question, yeah, it was definitely impressive, but is there any sort of true power? Is there any sort of genuine strength behind this movement, or is this just one of these dead cat bounces, knee-jerk reaction type movements? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make mapping out that question very straightforward, and that revolves around $4 because I think we can all agree that if this is truly a powerful move, then the price is going to make progress forward. It's not going to go back to where it was. So with that in mind, think about $4, and I'm not saying it'll even go down there and test it, but in the event the price did come down to $4 and then just continued on down, what would that be doing to the price? Well, from a very literal perspective, that'd be putting the price right back inside of that range that it just broke out of. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price came down here, behaved in that manner, and then began to work its way back upwards. Now all of a sudden, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And again, in this situation, quote unquote, progress, I'm defining as that $4 mark. Now, on the flip side of things, where are some of these next key battlegrounds at? And from the resistance side of things, that is very straightforward and all about that purple line there, the 50 period simple moving average. Even if you have a basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the prices below it, it does tend to act as resistance. So right up there around 525, going to be public enemy number one going into Wednesday. Anyway, look at it though, very impressive bounce today. Now it's just a question of can the price build upon this momentum going forward? Let's see what happens. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.